4, 3, 2, 1. Figured we get some entrance music for the Rumble. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Three Amigos podcast. It is us, all 3 for 3, today talking about the Royal Rumble. This Saturday. The time of this recording is Friday. Hopefully, we'll get it up tomorrow morning and let our predictions be correct or not correct. We're just winging it. We're just talking about the Rumble and some of the matches on there tonight. We got Chris on deck and we got Ant. What's up, guys?
Yo.
What's up?
All right. So now that we kind of started the intro with in regards to the
What should we do about the elephant in the room? Well, with me, it's me and Chris. We kind of know when Chris knows what I'm talking about, and just to kind of fill you in, basically the hot topic right now going into the Rumble is there's two strong candidates, two of the strong candidates, which we won't talk about, I guess, right away. But I want to address that right now. Will they or won't they, Chris and Ant?
Are we talking about the women's Rumble?
No, I just want to talk about it real quick because I was gonna forget about it because I feel like we're gonna go overlook it. Maybe it's the men's Rumble.
Okay.
Will they or won't they do Sami Zayn? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, this sounds like we're getting into picks here, man. Are we doing picks?
No. Like I said, I just want will they or won't they? What do you think? Yes or no? Or I guess and just elaborate.
I mean, my instincts say yes.
Okay.
They will have Sami Zayn win the Royal Rumble.
Okay. I'm gonna say no.
I'm not saying yes. That I don't agree.
You don't think he wins?
No, not a chance.
All right. So then, just because he said no, I'm gonna say yes. So I hope
you can't change your mind. You had a reason for no.
There's more into it because me and Chris have been following this storyline for almost the entire year. So, and that's a whole other separate podcast in itself. So I guess all right. So let's jump into the women's Rumble before we get into this. I just really want
teasing the fans, teasing the people who listen. Psych. Skip ahead if you don't want to listen to the women's Rumble stuff. But
I mean, to be honest, this is probably the most unmotivated women's Rumble since the last year's, and last year's was better, I think, right? Last year's women's Rumble was better than the men's, and I didn't even watch that.
It was far better. It was far better.
Pretty low.
I don't remember
Bar to clear.
Yeah,
men's was pretty bad.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking who's the favorite? Who would you pick? It's literally to me, it's either Ronda, Charlotte. Can't be Bianca unless she drops the title. Alexa, I guess, if she somehow goes back, because let's face it, though, they don't have any women in the fucking roster.
Bro, you're forgetting the clear favorite. It's gonna be Rhea Ripley.
I don't know, man.
That's not even gonna. Well, first of all, we should mention
know.
Ronda's not in the Rumble.
Yeah,
so
she's not. But
I don't know why. I think it's because she wasn't gonna win, and so she just didn't want to do it because that's.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I just think she just gets tired. It's her body's been through a lot. She was an MMA athlete. MMA get injuries during training camp. I just think she gets beat up, and you're doing something that when you're doing constantly out of 7 days a week, almost not 7 days a week, but 5 out of the 7 days a week, or how many times she's wrestling on the road. I think her body's just done, and she gets mentally drained easier than some of these, classics brought wrestlers. She's not. I mean, who's someone that got brought up? I guess Sasha. Sasha's she's been doing this since she was a teenager. She wanted to do this since she was a teenager. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna make this entire podcast depending on Ronda, but I get it. I get what you mean too, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's the ego. I think it's more she's just tired and she still only has a 1-year-old, 2-year-old at home that she probably wants to spend time with. That's my defense of Ronda, but I see what you mean.
It's a big name to not be in the Rumble.
She doesn't care about the fans, and you know what? Respect. Like some of these fans, kind of like they're assholes. But also, she's also an asshole too.
Not caring about the fans. What?
Yeah, I mean, look, like you got a family at home. I get it. You wanted to you missed an entire like 2 years because you were trying to get pregnant and start a family. I get it,
Frankie. Now, I don't want to tip anyone off here. Are you being held hostage at Ronda Rousey's house right now?
I wish I was.
Is that what's happening?
Being taken care of by that family, sure. Being surrounded by farm animals, I love farm animals.
There's only one woman you should be a hostage of and enjoy it, and that's
there you go.
Rhea Ripley.
I would love to be held hostage by Mama Ripley, but yeah, I don't think she's gonna win. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Bayley might win this Royal Rumble.
Whoa, actually, I didn't even think about that. But like, she's been booked so badly. I guess they can make up for it by doing that. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's a pick'em. It's a pick. All right, so me and Chris were talking about this. So it's gonna be well, he has his way of describing it. This is the way I described it. It's your most likely, and least likely to win. So, so if in this case, I get like you have to put Bayley somewhere. Like, is it most likely she's gonna win? Is it likely she's gonna win? Hold
on. Are you going to say what my options were called?
No, I was gonna you say it. So go ahead. What is your way of describing who's gonna win?
Let's see. We get 3 picks each. Where was this? What were we talking about this when I was on the bus?
Were you on the bus?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where we talked about this.
Yeah, it was I think in the other chat.
Well, basically, I wanted like the smart pick, like the pick that you think is probably going to win just because it's smart. I wanted the picking with your heart. If it was up to you, who would you want to win? And then I had the spicy pick, kind of a little bit loco, a little bit crazy, but it's a Friday night, man. We can get a little bit frisky with these.
All right, so it's the smart pick, the follow your heart pick, and the spicy pick. We're gonna go with that because it is more unique and different. So and it's on you right now for the Women's Rumble. I know you don't watch, so it can't be Mama Ripley 3 times. So it's gonna be either the smart pick, the heart pick, and the spicy pick.
Spicy and the smart one is like the most likely one that I think, right?
Yes, the logical one, and then the spicy pick is just like a surprise pick.
Yeah.
So the first one, the smart one, is Bayley.
Okay, that's a good smart.
The heart one is Rhea.
Okay.
And the spicy one, that's like kind of like not likely, but if it happens, cool type of thing, I guess.
Sure,
get wacky, man. It's
that's gonna be who is that gonna be? It could be either Liv Morgan or it could be
I
guess Liv Morgan because I know Raquel ain't gonna win for sure.
No, she should not win.
I can't put a face to Dakota Kai. I know the name, but I just can't put a face to her.
Wow,
definitely not Shayna Baszler. That's not happening.
That'd be
I don't know
tight,
who
though,
Tegan Knox is.
I'd be okay with that.
Don't worry. So
Bayley is the smart, Rhea is the heart, and the spicy one is Liv Morgan.
Okay.
It's a spicy. I like the spice, man. That's a fun spicy pick.
Okay.
What about you, Frankster?
So I think the smart pick is gonna be Shayna. Because that was Trips' project.
It's true.
He booked her to the moon after Asuka was done. He booked her well to the point that I was cheering her at TakeOver New York, and I was happy she won. So he could do it. Yeah. He could do it. He could start that all over again. He has shown that he wants to start that again.
Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley was a crazy NXT rivalry. They had
that too.
They had some bangers.
Yeah. And they were like starting to show something going on there with Ronda, and I don't think she wanted to face Ronda for the title, just because they are friends, and it wouldn't. I don't know. It just like Ronda being a tweener / moving from face to heel. It wasn't gonna work out for that feud. So I could see the smart pick being Shayna. Um, my heart pick would go to Rhea Ripley. Honestly, I just don't think they're gonna do it though, just because of everything going on with Judgment Day. Unless they're gonna pull the trigger on Judgment Day, like collecting titles, which they should honestly, because the way they're booking them is fun. They should start now, kind of having Damian and Finn just be kind of monsters. Dom being the comic relief, and then actually Rhea also being a monster. So yeah, there's something about the way things are being booked and going that Rhea might not be the best choice for her to win the Rumble. As much as she is talented and deserves to, I don't think they're gonna do it. And then the spicy pick. I won't choose a traditional name. I'm gonna go for a shock pick, a shocker.
Whoa.
Yeah, prepare yourselves, fellas.
Extra spice.
Extra
my goodness.
spice. You know me.
Whoa.
It's gonna be a Bella twin.
Wow.
It's gonna
No
be a
chance.
Bella twin.
Are
It's
they
gonna
still
be a Bella
wrestling?
twin. It's
Just
gonna
one
be
of
a
them?
It's just one, and then she's gonna call out to do the women's tag team titles.
Mm.
That's my spicy pick. You heard it here, folks. Mwah.
I didn't know there was still wrestling.
They are
They're not.
not. That's the fun. That's the neat part.
It's the
They
fun
don't
thing.
wrestle.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
not
I was
bad.
almost gonna say Trish Stratus because she has come back like once or twice,
Mm.
but I don't think she really wants to go for a title run.
It's gonna be
Um,
Stephanie McMahon.
That'd be
Yeah.
great, honestly.
That'd be
funny.
lit.
That'd be hilarious,
So
honestly. I'll be
sick.
down for that. It's like, fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna go wrestle.
Yeah. Challenges Roman Reigns for the title.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't fucking do that.
Um,
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
What do you think? This is your show now.
well, I was surprised nobody said my spicy pick, so I'm kind of excited to get to that one. But I think the smart one is Rhea. I think there's an argument to be made that she could become the leader of the Judgment Day. I don't think they have a clear leader. Like, I know it's supposed to be Finn, but I think you could do like Rhea's the women's champ, and then she just has these three dudes who like do all of her bidding.
I always
Since
thought it
she
was
doesn't
Damien
fight
because he
guys
was
right now.
wasn't Damien Edge's first partner they chose?
Yes, that was his
I
first
was-
recruit.
Yeah.
Yes, I figured it was Damien.
No, it's
No, it was supposed to be Finn Balor was the leader because they kicked Edge out, chose Finn, even though Edge beat him in the match literally the night before. But that's when Vince was booking the show, so it's not important. So I would think the smart pick is Rhea, and also Rhea and Bianca can have a lot of fun there.
Mhm.
My heart pick is selfishly probably Asuka. I know she already
Yeah.
won,
That's true.
but I just feel like she's so
due.
good.
Yeah.
And she's been off TV for a little while, so she's at least gonna come back and like do something cool in the Rumble, I would
Yeah.
think. Spicy pick. And I almost put this as the smart pick because I do think there's a decent chance that this happens. Naomi
Ah, damn, that's right. Yeah.
coming back. and-
Yeah.
I think you could do Naomi Charlotte because there is sort of I don't know if anyone remembers like the storyline, but there was sort of like that was another one of Charlotte's like LOL, just kidding, I'm the champion again moments, even though they had like made the glow in the dark belt for Naomi and they were going to sell it and all that stuff. Yeah, I think Naomi's going to come back either way.
Yeah.
I think if she does come back, it's a lot easier to have her win the Rumble and challenge Charlotte than it is to just find a way to have her challenge Charlotte. I think that's going to be the Mania match either way. But I think it would make more sense because Rhea is so good that you could justify her facing Bianca at Mania. I don't know, have her win a number one contender match or something, but like
Right.
Naomi, I think it would mean a lot, especially after like, I don't want to say Sasha Banks like kind of abandoned her, but like Sasha Banks and Naomi quit, and then Sasha ran off to Japan, got a bag, and Naomi's just kind of sitting at home, not doing anything. And I think it would be a great story to have her come back, win the Rumble, challenge Charlotte, win the belt at Mania. But yeah, that's my spicy pick for the Women's Rumble.
All right, I want to do my not likely at all pick, but just because I want to give her a shout out, Io Sky, because I love Io Sky.
I almost said her instead of Asuka.
I don't know who that is.
That's okay, because you're less than a casual, but that's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. Man.
All right, so I guess want to talk real brief, I think, because we kind of know the results, but they could swerve us. It's the Rumble. It's almost WrestleMania. It is WrestleMania season. Excuse me. Does Roman retain at the Royal Rumble? If you didn't know, my less than casual friend Anthony Olantek, formerly Tech, it's KO versus Roman at the Roman. Oh, okay, good, very nice.
Yeah, he ain't gonna win against Roman. Come on.
All right.
I mean,
so
I don't think so.
So we got to know, Chris. What do you think?
No, yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. I think there's gonna be like some storyline reason though. Like they're like Roman, like the whole bloodline, they do a lot of storyline matches. They don't do like I mean, it's still probably gonna be a great match because they had a great match in 2021, I want to say. It was like a last man standing match that was just fucking insane.
Until they botched the end.
Yeah, I know. That really sours it. But the other, like the rest of the match, literally 99% of the match was so good. But I think there'll be some, Paul Heyman, Sami Zayn, like something is going to happen. That's the reason Kevin Owens loses. Because it is clear that they want Kevin Owens to be like top of the card title challenger whenever they do break up the belts.
Yeah.
So you can't just have Roman like spear him 3 times and pin him and, that sort of thing. But yeah, he's definitely going to lose for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, if the match was for one of the belts, you could maybe get a little bit frisky. But because it's like the Universal Unified Championships, you can't just randomly. I can't even think of a reason you would be able to justify Roman losing the belts now.
Yeah.
Plus, considering how long he's had it, that's more of like to me as a casual, that's more of like a WrestleMania type of loss.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's the thing is like it's like they're trying to say it's a good guess. We won't be surprised either way if they don't do this, but we assume that they're just gonna do like a one, like someone challenges for one belt and another person challenges for another belt, and that's how they ununify the belts. But
yeah,
it's all speculation city, and it's an easy speculation because it's obviously a bad situation that Triple H, who is in charge of booking, is in, but it's not his fault, obviously, because his stupid ass father-in-law thought it was a good idea, and he was gonna just book Brock and Roman.
You're gonna make me sad, man.
For like how many? I don't know. Like he was gonna keep booking it up until probably this year. If it wasn't gonna be The Rock, he's probably just gonna book Brock again this year. Like, but I would have bet money on that and probably would have won money.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
All right, so yeah, obviously, I don't think Kevin's gonna win unless I thought at one point they said it was just for one belt, but I don't think it's true.
They did that with the tag titles.
Yes,
they
exactly.
did the Raw.
I guess I just assumed that, but I don't. Yeah, I think you're right. They're not gonna do that. So no worries.
You know what's funny about that, real quick, is like that's the first time they've acknowledged the belts, like the tag belts, not being unified. Because Roman, like months ago, literally said like win the tag belts that you can unify the titles. And then this is the first time where they've ever been like, actually, you can challenge for one. So I don't know if that's like maybe they're trying to drop a hint that like, hey, you could challenge for one of them, and they're using the tag belts as a way to like start that up. But it is kind of interesting that it's like the first time they've made reference of anyone challenging for one of the belts, even though they refer to them as the unified like tag team champions or whatever. So no, there's only like 2 other matches on the card besides the 2 Rumbles and the Universal title. It's very, very small card.
What's the other 2 matches?
Bianca versus Alexa Bliss,
and I think Charlotte's gonna have a match too.
Yeah, versus like Raquel or something. I forget what they're doing with Charlotte right now.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Bianca will win and Charlotte will most likely win.
Yeah, nobody's like losing their belts.
I didn't even know Charlotte was champion until the 30th anniversary. I had no idea. I haven't been following SmackDown at all. Like if I follow anything, it's Raw.
You're hurting all our fans. Is like
dude, I live in Charlotte, so imagine that.
You're hurting all of our wrestling fans because like, who the fuck is this guy? Get him off the podcast.
For future reference, it's a pretty safe guess. If you're ever not sure who the women's champion is, just say Charlotte Flair, and there's a very good chance.
Because she's gonna surpass her father's record easily.
Oh yeah. But as the New Day said, that just means you lost 16 times. So.
I've been saying that as I was a kid and no one paid attention to me. It's like, nah, that doesn't mean that.
I recently had that thought too, to say, oh, this is a 10-time champion. You lost the belt like 10 times.
Lost mad times, man.
Yeah.
So shouldn't you aim to be a one-time champion?
Shout out to my cousin Brandon. He's the first one who ever told me that. It just means he's lost 12 times, 16 times. It's like, damn, yeah, you're right. Shout out to you, Brandon. I remember.
So I guess we should get to the juicy.
Spicy. The spicy of the juiciest of spices.
Juicy Oozy Rumble.
Let's go. Oh, right. The men's. Who wins the Rumble? All right. Since we still have plenty of time, and it would have been nice to end, do this quick one, but it's okay. Classic. Who comes in number one? And number two?
Because we do so many quick episodes.
Yes. I mean, we used to because I was able to move us along and cut it, but then you guys started getting at me.
Ew, yeah, what? We're here to chill and vibe, man.
We do this raw,
baby.
You get these raw nuts on your chin.
My initial picks for numbers 1 and 2 were Cody and Seth.
Nice.
I just feel like it makes too much sense. And Frankie and I talked about this. Cody is gonna want an entrance, and they're gonna give him an entrance.
Yeah.
Like they spent a lot of money on this guy coming back. So in order to get that entrance, you literally have to be number 1, 2, or 30. So, and I think for the story of what they're building with Cody, I think they're gonna want him. Or like I could see Seth coming in number 1 and doing his like, and then Cody's music hits for number 2.
I think he's number 2 for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I have number 2 is Cody. Number 1, I have 2 number 1s. Also, let's do surprise pick. By the way, who's going to be a surprise pick? Number 1 is going to be either John Cena.
Wow.
Or and I think this is a more logical one because he has a fucking long ass entrance. Bray. I think Bray comes in at number 1.
That was the other match. It's not Charlotte.
Oh, duh, you're right. So I guess Bray can't be in the Rumble unless he could be if he wants to.
All right. He can be, but
yeah, that is the other one. All right,
he's gonna win too. We'll just put that out there.
I forgot. So we're great wrestling fans. The card's okay, but I guess 1 would be John Cena. If not number 1, okay. So here's my other one. My other thought was. If Cody does come in at number 1, number 2 is a surprise New Japan pick or even like a Forbidden Door pick. I just don't know who.
Is it crazy to say Goldust? Is that a crazy?
Yes.
It's just one. It's just one appearance.
No, it's not crazy. Honestly, it's. I think he would do it because Tony is willing to work with WWE. It's just WWE's not willing to work with AEW.
I don't. Yeah, like
I think he would do it. I was like, yeah, go have one off
to enter 1 and 2. Like, is
that'd be amazing? Honestly, damn, that's really good.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't think it's gonna happen, but as you were talking about like surprise entrance, I was like, what if they did Cody 1 and then Goldust number 2?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Everyone would lose their shit. Like, what? He's not on here anymore. What are you talking about? That's Goldust. Dustin Reynolds is on AEW. What are you guys talking about?
Or Cody Seth 1 and 2, Goldust number 3, or someone else comes in number 3, 2-on-1 against Cody. Goldust music hits number 3.
Stop! I'm gonna cancel my wife's birthday plan so I can watch just to see this happen. Good thing she's not home right now to hear this. All right.
Don't listen to this episode, Karina.
So I gotta stop before I turn this. I go down a rabbit hole. So my number 1, I think 1 is gonna be John Cena. Number 2 is gonna be Cody. I'll leave it at that. Can't go anymore. What do you think, Ant? You got any ideas?
I say Cody is 30.
Really? But he needs an entrance. I mean, they could still do that, but that'd be stupid.
And I said number 1, just to throw it out there because how funny it'll be if he's number 1 and he loses so quickly, is Austin Theory. As you know, I do not like Austin Theory. I think he's trash and a waste of a spot. So
it's okay to be wrong, man.
It's okay.
In 5 years, you're gonna listen back to this episode and be like, "Damn, I was a fucking idiot.
Didn't he botch Money in the Bank?
No,
Yes and no, but no.
no, it wasn't his fault. That was Vince.
Yeah.
Direct all your hatred towards everything Vince McMahon did.
Yeah.
That's like most of why stuff was stupid.
Everything his push was just you can blame it on Vince.
Dude, number one is and the clear winner is Omos. That's a clear one.
There you go.
mean,
He's in the Rumble.
He should already be Universal Champion if it was up to me, but whatever.
But yeah, I don't really have a first, second, and last except for Cody being 30. I can see him as 30 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I think 2 is a smart spot for Cody to enter.
Okay. What are your surprises? Let's go with Amp first. What are you have any surprise entrances you think?
Like someone who might return or something?
Yeah,
or-
like just like any like legends, anything. It's all on the table. Celebrities.
Let's see. I would like for Batista to make a surprise, but he's done with the in-ring stuff, so that ain't happening.
I think he's
Unfortunately.
done. I'm pretty sure he's done.
Other than that, I would say who would be a good surprise? Definitely not Cena. I don't think he's gonna come back for a surprise. Maybe you think Undertaker might make a surprise entrance? Probably not, right?
No.
No, man, you're showing your age, dude.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really have a surprise person, honestly.
There's one very obvious surprise, but honestly, because you didn't mention the person's name, I don't want to say it. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I want to be as vague as possible so that if and when you do watch the Royal Rumble, and it probably happens, you will freak out.
All right,
Like me
so
personally?
Huh?
Like me personally, or
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody's going to freak out, but specifically because you didn't mention a certain name, I'm not gonna.
the only one I could think of is Edge, but I don't even know what's up with him right now. Is he?
I'm not going to say any more about.
Was
who
Edge
this
injured
person
though,
might
or
be. Stop asking questions? I
He
just
won last
I'm
year. He
not
knows he's
gonna
been
say anything
back.
else.
yeah, I know Edge has been around, but like
yeah. he knows
anyway,
Anyways, all right, Chris, what do you think? Who's your surprise picks?
Surprise is definitely Jay White from New Japan.
There it is.
I think I don't want to say a slam dunk because you never know, but like with Triple H in charge, it's as close to a slam dunk as we're probably ever going to get.
Yeah.
If he's not in this Rumble, then he's not coming to WWE ever. I would like to see Johnny Gargano. I don't know if he's still injured. I don't know what's happening there.
Oh yeah, he's hurt.
Do stuff in WWE again. I do think The Rock is going to be in the Rumble. I really don't want to waste a pick on him to win. But I'd be so conflicted if The Rock won because I like The Rock, but I don't know. There's a lot of other stuff happening that I think he kind of be getting in the way.
He can't win. I'm sorry.
well, I just thought about a 1 and 2 that could be a possibility.
Yeah, drop it, man.
Sure.
Ray and Dominic.
That'd be great.
Actually, that's a good 1
That'd
and
be
2.
great.
That's a good 1 and 2.
I think they want to keep them apart till WrestleMania, but like I wouldn't hate that. Like a little teaser. Because WrestleMania is still like 3 months away. Like
Oh,
the Royal Rumble
dumbass.
is a real one-on-one match anyway. So
I'm an idiot. Randy Orton, if he's healed by now.
I don't think
Dude,
so.
I would love to have Randy.
I think
Orton.
he's done. Honestly,
Done, yeah.
maybe unless
really
he gets the Sheamus treatment and like he's able to, like, because Sheamus, we thought he was done too because he has stenosis. But-
Orton has so much more mileage on him than Sheamus, though.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Jay White, that is like my big pick that I would be very excited about if he came back. Jay White, The Rock. I really don't want to hear CM Punk's music hit. I'm really nervous.
It's not gonna happen.
Really
Come on.
nervous.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Come
That's
on,
not gonna
bro.
happen. He's still
I'm
signed under contract. Nah, it's not gonna happen.
I'm really worried. Things have gone so quiet with him that he's either still with AEW or he signed with WWE.
It's gonna be Vince. He's gonna walk in with his suit and do his little walk. And...
Yeah, but I really don't know because they said that they had like a lot of surprises they were excited about, but I can really only think of like a few people that would get me hyped. But yeah, Jay White would be pretty cool. What about you, Frankie?
I have a few. So like, okay, so I guess I'll be fantasy booking in a way, just a little bit.
I do have one more surprise.
So please, go ahead. Unless you want me to go.
At number 30.
Oh, okay.
Roman Reigns.
I
think
there's so too.
I think there's a universe where he enters the Rumble to try to prevent anybody from challenging him.
Mm.
And I think maybe he gets accidentally eliminated, but I think there was a time like several years ago where he came out number 30 and people just booed the shit out of him because they hated Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
But he would really get some nuclear heat if he came out at number 30 just to try to guarantee that nobody faces him at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
I agree. I could see that happening. So I think there could be a few people. I guess real quick, one surprise is for the women's. It's going to be Kairi. I think Kairi's going to show up for sure as alone.
I'll go with Sasha.
I don't think so.
Monet.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think she's done with WWE. We'll see. But I think just to say that he did it because he has interest and he wanted to go to WWE and face Bryan is Hiroshi Tanahashi. I think Hiroshi Tanahashi will make a surprise. The former Golden Boy of New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'll do Okada.
No,
won't be Okada. But I think Tanahashi gets a shot in the Rumble just for surprise. If it's not him, out of just pure fun, it would probably be Jushin Thunder Liger because somehow he made it to WWE at an NXT show, so they could do that.
Cool.
He is retired, but I think he'll probably just do a one-off for WWE for fun.
Dude, half the people in the women's Rumble are retired.
So exactly. So I think that would be kind of but I would lose my shit if they use his fucking New Japan music. Because that fucking entrance music is fucking boss. Those are my surprise picks. Maybe returning legends. I think Stone Cold might return because there have been rumors. So I think he might come in and do another Rumble. I hope the guy he doesn't win and do like a fourth to be like the all-time leader. He's already the 3-time winner. Then he just goes for like a fourth. That'd be crazy. But here's my fantasy open door. Knocks down the door, breaks open the fucking door, forbidden door. Tony Khan has done it. He lets the Young Bucks and Kenny help out their former VP, Cody, because he's being beaten up. And then along comes in, after Omega comes in to help out, and they all clean house. Will Ospreay comes in to come after fucking Omega.
I like this. I like your Rumble. I want to watch this one.
I know you would, because I was booking in fucking 2K. I know Anthony's just like staring at a blank screen or looking at his phone right now. Who the fuck is he talking about? But yeah, those are my surprise and super forbidden door picks, spicy picks.
Will Ospreay is a good call.
Because I have like my heart pick and my spicy. Well, I don't have a spicy, more of the smart and the heart one for that. Which smart pick is going to be Cody Rhodes because he had that big return at WrestleMania. Then he had the match with Seth, and then that injury and all that. My heart pick win is Drew McIntyre because I think he was robbed at Clash of the Castle for the championship, and I think Drew should get another shot and go to WrestleMania against Roman for the belt. And my heart pick is Drew McIntyre. My smart pick is Cody Rhodes.
What about spicy?
I don't really have a spicy one other than I could see maybe Sammy winning in the idea of like that's his way of separating from the bloodline because that whole shit that happened on Raw with like, I want to see you tonight, then I don't want to see you till Royal Rumble and you got to prove yourself. I mean, I don't really care for Sammy other than keep him with the Usos. Like Roman needs to stop with the bullshit. Just let him have fun with the Usos. Like he's enjoying it. Let him have his fun with it. I don't know what the whole beef is with this shit. Like
spoken like a true Mark and casual. Perfect. Chris, what do you think? Your spicy picks and your smart picks and all that heart.
I mean, I feel like it's probably kind of I think the smart pick. Well, maybe not. I think
No.
the smart pick is Sami Zayn. If
I
I'm being
think it is.
completely
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
I think that's the person who should win. I know they've been giving Cody a shit ton of video packages. I think that could
Mhm.
also be a red herring
Mm-hmm.
to try to throw people off and think that there's a clear favorite.
Yeah.
I think all signs point to this is Daniel Bryan 2.0, and if you don't pull the trigger right now, you're going to miss your chance.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sami Zayn is also my heart pick
Mm-hmm.
because I really want him to win the Rumble
Yeah.
because that would be absolute chaos. And my spicy pick is The Rock. I think there's a really good chance he comes back and wins and maybe faces Roman at the next pay-per-view and not WrestleMania. But I think if he wins, he's going to face him at Mania.
Mm.
I mean, we all know it's going to be Rhea Ripley comes in, defeats all the
Yeah.
men,
Yeah.
Yeah.
challenges Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
She's
beats
gonna.
him.
She might just do it.
Sign me
All right.
up, man.
I guess just to wrap it up and to take us home. For me, the spicy pick. I'll start it off hot. I'll do spicy first. It's going to be Austin. Fuck it. I already said it. It's going to be Steve Austin. He's going to win because there's rumors that they wanted him to do it Roman. I'm like, fuck it. Why not? Just do it. Just get it over with. Shoot me now. The smart pick, I think it is Cody, and my heart pick is going to be Sami because I love Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's the best. Sami Zayn's a great wrestler. His brother El Generico is sorely missed. But he might. Hey, maybe that's another surprise pick. El Generico would be amazing if he.
That would be
if he pops up in the
Dude,
Rumble.
Here's what's gonna happen: Steve Austin will win. Rock will come back, defeat Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber, and then Rock versus Austin at WrestleMania.
That's how you know Vince McMahon is officially back in charge.
Yeah.
We'll see about that. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.